Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Survival Fountain of Youth, where last week we had quite a bit we actually got done looking in hindsight. We got ourselves the copper, the smelter, and a house made up. We also got ourselves a chemistry bench because we had to deal with the heat or sunstroke we were getting. We organized the beach a little bit with the new house made up. I kind of feel like I should put some kind of step or stairway down there. But now I think our focus is going to be going back to the Copper Island, getting more clay, because we need that to make the primitive forge, and then going forward a bit more from there. I just want to see when it comes to, like, building stuff. I don't think I have any more... Oh, actually I do have. Perfect. Oh, right. Okay, gotta get the hammer out. Now we can put that in place. I just figure we'll get one more little set of stairs there. And that should hopefully be good for just getting in and out of the house a little easier. Oh, do I have to close that, maybe? I was going to say, like, that should be going down no problem. No. Is that because it's in the ground? Okay, is there anything like a shorter staircase then? Pillar, table, stoop... Not really, no. If I tried to place the ladder... Yeah, I was coming up with a... So, would I have to, like, make a little porch and then put that down? You know, it's fine as is. I'm not going to go too hard on that. So, things I want to double check for us here. I've got to go through all my tools and figure out what I can put away. Like, I still wish you had a slot you could actually, like, attach a tool to a workstation. Enables you to make planks and branches. Okay, I could actually make that if I get the split log, but I want to save the ironing, or the copper ingots for now. Okay, that's a material chest. There's a tool chest. We'll put the saw into there. I want to keep the pyrite fire, because that's our new fire starter. We do have to look at improving the stone axe. Or... we'll wait till morning for that. I should actually make, like, a whole heap of new tools and such for ourselves. It's like, we are getting copper some things, but we need the forge to be able to work with it. I was going to see if I could find more obsidian, but I don't actually know good spots for, like, where that would be. We found a few loose pieces out and about, I think mostly on the Island of Hope here. I don't think they'll actually show up on the map to find more. And I don't know if there's actually, like, deposits of them anywhere that, like, we could chip off pieces to work with. There's nothing on this map about them, and if we do go up to the Buffalo region, I don't think I've come across any on this island either. Because I was going to say, we'll make up all obsidian we can, and that way that'll save up on some of the copper stuff we might make, but I don't think we'll be able to do that. Yeah, there's copper deposit there. There is the copper deposit there we've been working on that I think still has a fair bit left to it. I think... One thing also is clay. I think the only way or place I've been finding it is from the termite mounds. Like, there's massive stone and stone. But there has been, like, a clay outcrop or clay deposit, so I'll probably have to bring the shovel with us for that. Pickaxe also needs some repairs. You know what, maybe we'll just try to get a bit of drink in and then get some sleep. There we go. Because I believe we actually have the canoe loaded up with a lot of stuff for, like, what we might use. And, I mean, I doubt I'll be bothered in the night, but we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll sleep till just before sunrise. And see about what the canoe stockpile does have in there. I mean, this raft is basically useless now, but I guess it's a little reminder of where we've come from. Okay, we got flint, we've got a bunch of water, we do have the bow spindle there, we've got plenty of the treated acid, which is perfect. So that'll help for dealing with any of our heat stroke. I think... Okay, I need to make a feather and ink and repair the sextant. Now, I believe the sextant needed... one piece of copper, so we'll take one ingot with us. And feather and ink. What do I need for that? That's going to be... tool. Oh, I just need... Okay, I'm not sure what I need the egg for, but you know what? That should be pretty easy to find. So I'm actually going to head out, grab that. And that way, when we do embark for the other island, we can knock off a lot of things for that all at once. I don't know how much copper I'll exactly be able to bring back, but my big thing is I want to make the... Oh, actually, I should do... Yep. Wanted to do a check because we were coming back this way. Which means a snake's back, too. Yeah, we'll take that. And you know what? I actually should also see if these Okotilo do have more small branches to take. Because we will need to be going through that to make up charcoal. No, just one? Okay, those must be regrowing still. There are a lot more of their bushes further in, so we'll go for those ones I probably haven't touched yet. But I think there is the nest just up ahead, too, up in the hill here. That maybe it'll have an egg. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we might get lucky just in case. I should also take a quick look at what these... Oh, okay, we got 4 Platonia. What are those? Oh, actually, those are handy. Might have to gather more of those from those trees here. Okay, there's the nest. Let's see what we got. Just a few worms, so no egg there. Other bird nests. I don't know if a chicken would have an egg on it or would just be feather and meat, but I might... Nope, I heard, thought I heard a rattling. I want to at least head for where those Okotilo do block the path, because I'm sure I haven't grabbed the sticks off of those. I should take a quick look, too, at some of these, like... Ah, yeah, no tool needed, so we might as well grab what we can from there. Do the same for that one. Just stockpile what we can to ready up for when we're back. I think we've got about a half-dozen copper ingots smelted and made to go now. Although my guess is we're probably going to have a few steps up of, like, a pretty standard system of approach going forward. As my thinking is, it'll probably be... Now, only one left in that one. One left there. There's 10. My thinking is it'll probably go, like, we get all copper tools, and then we go to the next region, which will have, like, all iron tools, and maybe that'll go up to, like, all steel tools, and then something else above that. It kind of feels like it's hit the loop of how the game will play through now. We'll go try to quickly find a chicken egg, or, well, any egg. I must have cooked up all the ones I had back at base. Because it has been a while, I think, since we did a lot of food prep. Oh, actually, speaking of... Maybe I should also try for some Liana rope, because this might have grown back. Only one. Okay, no, that's... not going to... Okay, I swear I came from this direction. I didn't see that at all. Just because I do hate them, we're going to deal with that now. Oh, and you know what? We will take the hibiscus. And I just want to check these trees for more of those fruits, because those will be handy to just bring with us and have as an easy food supply. Okay, so chickens should be just up ahead. Yeah, might as well grab those. Okay, we'll try to get the egg first, and then any extra inventory weight I'll see about putting towards... There we go. Up to level 5 for shooting. Now, let's see if you've got any eggs on you. No. Although I will take everything we got from you. Okay, let me check the map. I thought... Okay, there's a bird nest over by that one cartography tree there, so maybe we'll try for that. As well as maybe try to keep our eyes opened. See if any of these will drop the egg, just to speed things up. I mean, the meat I can always cook, and that'll help our stockpile for food. There's more ocotillo there, so again, we're pretty good on any small branches we might need for, like, making up charcoal or such. Okay, I'll take a couple of these, just because I think I've gone through... Yeah, if we can get the egg, then we'll head right back. And I don't believe... no, it's just wild chicken. There's no bird nest down here. I was going to say, if there is a bird nest, we'll quickly head for that one besides the tree, but we gotta go climbing and hope there's an egg up there. Yeah, short-eared dogs are doing their thing. I also am kind of wanting to see about taking down one of the buffalo on Copper Island. Just to see what they might give for, like, items. My guess is they might give, like, buffalo horns or something you can use for a medicine of some kind or something. But I don't know if they give us a different kind of, like, hide or leather or such. Let's carefully get here. Just worms. Okay, I've cleared that one out, too. So, is there another bird nest anywhere close? Not really, unfortunately. I think I'd have to actually go for a harpy eagle, I think, to try to get. Either that or, again, maybe a chicken would have? Well, at least bring back everything we've picked up to base and then see from there. Because I could always take the canoe out and we use that to speed our way up along the island a bit more. There are plenty of bird nests on the eastern side there where it's opened up. So that might be the best way to go. Although, you know what? I feel like there might be something over on this corner of the map, so I'm going to just head around the long way back. Like, I don't know if there will be a, I mean, we'll try one more, just to see maybe we can get lucky since the harp... Hey, there we go. I was going to say, we'll see, since harpy eagles do sometimes drop the eggs that you can harvest, maybe we get lucky with the chicken, and that worked out for us. So we'll take all this back. We can make that feather and ink, no problem. I do find it weird it asks for us to make one when I think I've actually got a feather and ink from the other island. But, you know what? If it gives us a little survival points, we'll take it. It's actually something I should check quickly, too. For our survival points, we've got 2 right now, because it might be worth it to see about trying to get learning here. Because at level 6 for each of our skills, we'll get a survival point. But we need a couple more for that, so we'll have to see. Since our shooting is now level 5, we might be able to get a few points easily from that. There's also all the books I still have stockpiled at base. I'll have to figure out a time to read them. It just seems like we've always been in a pretty steady state of work. Maybe the next time we have like a good day of rain, and we're back on this main island, we'll do something about the books. They do offer some kind of advantage for, like, you'll gain new skill abilities or something with them, but we have to spend a fair bit of time reading. I don't know if it's... I think it was 10 hours per book before. We picked up the thing that lets us read 50% faster, so I don't know if that would make it we read it in half the time, or that would mean we read it at, like, 1 1/4 for rate. I'm not the best with more complex maths. Because on the one hand, you might... Like, say if we read the book at 1 times speed and we get a 50% increase, that would be... we read it 1.5 times, so it's not exactly 2 times the speed. So, like, that's where I'm trying to figure that out a bit. But now that we're back here, we'll quickly just drop off what things we can. Actually, I need to grab that back, because I think I just put away the copper we were going to take with us. And with the protected boxes inside here, There we go. Oh, and I should drop all those 37 sticks into... we gotta... Yeah, there's a material chest. Oh, actually, no, let me take those out of there, because that's... As much as it is a material chest, I think that's the one I'm trying to save for... medicinal stuff. Okay, that's there. Let's quickly see about that feather and ink. Okay, so that needs chemistry workbench, which... Actually, having had to make it for the... Oh, actually, hang on. I think I could use the mortar. Now, where is that? Having had to make that for the sunstroke cure, it's at least coming in handy right now again. There's the tortoiseshell mortar. I don't know if we'll actually have to use that to make the feather and ink, but we'll see if that gives any benefit or not. No. Okay, well, at least there's that done. So we'll put the mortar back, because we don't need to make anything else up with that. I should try to find a way to, like signs or something, so I know what each of these boxes holds. We got that. I needed the 1 copper ingot, which I think is, yeah, there. Okay, there's that. I want to look at repairing some of these, just to make them to the best state we can before we head off. Yeah, that's all good there. Clothing is holding up okay enough. I don't think I have more hides to process, do I? I do have some dried hides, so I could probably look at... Okay, no, they need tendon thread. How much do I have? I do have 4. We'll hold off for now. They might hold up at least until we're through to the other island. So I've got food, I've got water, I've got some extra here. We've got the copper ingot we should need for repairing it. I just want to check. Yeah, looks like that should be it. So let's... Yeah, we'll take the helm and sail our way back up to Copper Island and see what we can do going forward from here. Because we can look... Oh, did I remember to grab a shovel? That just hit me. If I don't have the shovel, I can't dig up the clay I think I need. I've got the shovel. Perfect. Okay, with it night, we might be able to work a bit still with it being dark. Now we got the buffalo. My thinking for if I do manage to take one down is I'll probably move the canopy and the fire over to where they are. And then that way I can have the shelter as we do fully clean one out. I'm not entirely sure what they will have to themselves, but it might be worth trying at least. Okay, that one we've already dug out fully. I don't think I'm actually going to worry about digging out more of the fire ants. I think all I'm going to go for is try to find the clay. Yeah, that's just more termites. Okay, it says there are still some over this way we haven't come across yet. Is there... Actually, one thing I didn't think of checking is if there's like any caves or that around here, but doesn't look like it. I think I need at least 2 pieces of clay to work with. Nah, we'll leave that alone. We don't want to get too busy with that. I'm not seeing any spiders around the area, so I think we should be safe to get that. Yeah, we'll snag that one. See if we can even find a third here. Although that might be it. Oh, no, one more. Okay, we'll bring the clay back, throw that onto the boat, and that's already what I needed to make the forge collected. Now we might see about... I think we'll focus on the sextant first. Get all that out of the way, and that'll, like, open us up for, like, new stuff ahead if we want. And then we'll focus then after that of trying to get more copper. We are also losing a bit of our energy. So it might be a case that we will have to sleep on the boat. It's nice that nothing is like coming over to mess with the boat and us here. I'm still wary about the buffalo because I don't know how temperamental they could be as we like get closer, do anything. But we'll toss those back. We've got feather and ink and that, and I've only got one. We'll bring that over to half too. Okay. Yeah, we'll want to have the spear at the ready because we're probably going to go through a lot of areas with the tegu or spiders. And those lizards are vicious buggers. We also got another bird nest, but I don't think I need to worry about grabbing the egg from this one, so we'll just leave it be. Whew, just heard it swooping in from behind there. There we go. Smack on you. Yeah, like one feather, one trophy. Come on. Even if there was just like a piece of meat, at least that would like justify it a little bit more. Oh. Okay, have we been through the archway before? No, probably not, given there's the scorpions and the Ocotila that would kind of brush up. Although... yeah, we'll get a little bit of damage in there. Just deal with these quickly. I don't think I'll pick them up because we have a fair source of scorpions and, like, making the anti-venom back at our own place. And somewhere, I think it's through here, we eventually reach the abandoned camp. Maybe. Okay, well, it says there's an interesting sight through some of the stuff here. So, you know what? Let's just go for a walk. Yeah, going to get a little scratched up. That's not too bad. I don't see anything here. I don't actually have any liana rope, and I guess I haven't been to this one before, but we do have another chronicle site just over this way, so let's see if we can try to reach that. That'll give us another survival point for it. Scrap and scrap. Ooh. Well, that's a neat find out here. Got to deal with you first, but... oh. Okay, you know what? I will grab that bone, because we probably will need to use that for repairs and such. We got a buffalo potion. Obsidian, there we go. Okay, Song of the Buffaloes. The greatest craftsmen, all four tribes were the buffaloes, skillful with their hands, watchful with their eyes, ingenious with their minds, creating the best weapons and the best tools. Strongest boats were made by their axes, most solid houses built by their hands, accurate tools mended by their bright minds. No better builders than craftsmen. Yeah, I want to be careful because I'm hearing that jaguar down there. Also got something over there to check out. I could probably handle the jaguar without too much issue, but it's still one of those... I just prefer not to engage with it, and whatever the weird movements it's doing. Yeah, there's some easy bones. Okay, and we'll head back this way. Now, it said there was also a note somewhere. Okay, actually it says it's down a hill? And it looks like there's a shovel or something, too. Just going to see if I can try to get a look of, like, how we get to that. I think it's... looks like it's actually in a cave of some sort. Like, I might have to... I might have gone too far, but you know what? Let me... Okay, yeah, there's got to be some kind of connection down to that area. Oh, you know what? Well, found the connection. I just don't know if I would be fast enough to make the swim, but you know what? I'm going to try for it. There we go. Okay. So we got... Ooh, a copper shovel. Okay, that's actually pretty good to get. Oh, and we even got... I was going to say a chest, but we got a bed of leaves to sleep at if we need to. And a gold digger note. Hello, adventurer. You really are an adventurer, otherwise you would not have found my mortal body. My name was Daniel Ortiz, and I was part of Ponce de Leon's expedition. Could be enjoying eternal life, having drunk from Marvin Fountain. Instead, I'll die here in the middle of nowhere. All because that scoundrel Gonzalo. Turned out to be very lucky, found an ancient treasure map, and called me to go with them. Plan was simple. If we get eternal life, as well as a huge fortune, what could be better? Well, I share, right? That's what my partner thought. And after treasure was found dug up, he attacked me in my sleep, broke my legs, and destroyed my boat. Moreover, he left me a shovel, mockingly allowing me to dig a grave for myself instead of treasures. Damn him for eternity. I rely on you, Wanderer, to put my mortal remains in the grave. And if you're lucky, to punish this rogue Gonzalo in case he's still alive, he's planning to return the expedition. Lord, forgive me for my greed, my mortal sin. Is there a way? Okay, well, there's actually something in the box behind it. Ooh, we'll take that piece of copper. I was going to see if I could actually, like, try to bury the guy, and if it'd give anything, but doesn't look like it. Okay, now the question is, I am pretty tired, and this is, I think, going to be in the shade, so I might see about trying to sleep for a little while, at least. There we go. I don't have water with me right now, but I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. I think the bigger thing to figure out will be getting back up to, like, the main areas of this island more so. Because I don't know if I'll be able to scale these rocks back up, so... That's going to leave me... I think I gotta do a swim around. Try to get up. And it's like, I don't think it'll let me... Oh, maybe it will. Oh, look at that. We might just be able to Skyrim our way up here. Hey, there we go. Okay, so where the heck did I actually... Oh, and we're actually... Dang, that worked out much better than I thought it would. We're actually literally right at the camp where we need to be for doing the stuff. Okay, it does look like there is still a snake is back here. Deal with that. There's that back. And head on up here, because I believe this is where the sextant is. Yeah, okay. There's that repaired. And there is this done. I don't think it's supposed to be just a bright red lens there, but... Let's see what we got. Map of the nearest islands. We'll take that. I marked the islands in the directions which Ponce had sent his men to their research. When the island's not far from here, the other islands are in other regions. Oh, you know what? We might as well take the sextant. Yeah, so we got those two other islands. We've got... working through that a bit. I actually do want to check now that we've completed a few... Okay, it says we only have 3 still. I thought maybe we'd get a point for having... Oh, the Puma region. So that's what this one's going to be. We'll have to be careful when we get there, given we already are dealing with jaguars. There we go, just use that to stock us up a bit, and I think we'll aim at trying for the copper deposit with the jaguar still out of commission this way. Because... I'm trying to think if there's anything else we'd have to do here, but it doesn't really look like it aside from trying to map some stuff out. There are also the other islands in this region to check out. Yeah, I hear him making noise, but I don't know if he'll charge. I think we're at the range of, like, he'll be ticked off at us, but not aggressive enough to, like, rush in and go for a bite. God, the snakes come back super fast, though. Yeah, you're done and dealt with. There's a tegu and a snake there, but I don't think we'll be dealing with them, so... let's just see about grabbing what copper we can, and then I think we can actually head back to our main island. And get some more stuff accomplished. Yeah, we can only take 2 pieces of copper, but you know what? It's better than nothing. That's another whole ingot that we can make once we get back. And once I do get back with this and we refine it, that should... I think another snake just spawned in there. Once we do bring this back and refine it, we'll have all the raw materials to process through and then make up the primitive forge, which we can then finally start working with the copper ore and such we've been gathering. Oh. Walked right into that cactus. I was trying to mind my surroundings for any other dangers. I still got the other 2 islands we can go check out on... Actually, one thing I should also check on is, like, if there's anything here, like make mushroom soup, make a full set of seaweed clothes, make sleeping bag. That actually might be pretty easy to do. There might be a few things I could try making to help us out, although it does look like, for the most part, we've tackled a lot of the easier stuff there is to make. Although, again, the sleeping bag might be an easy one to get that point. And then we can get that one every level 6, we get a free point. For now, let's get back to the dock and sail for home. After the trouble that started out last week from coming here to try to do the bit of mining we did. Ow. It's nice that so much has gone a little bit more in our favor. Okay, that tegu's not coming after us. There is that bull there. And there's a spider there, too. But beyond that, it's a straight shot back to our place. And we can see what we want to make. I will also have to look at really spending some time in repairing the canoe, too. It's been holding up decently enough without too much of its health loss for, like, the travels back and forth, but I want to keep it above half as much as I can. Just that way if there is anything that would do damage to it. It's not going to be too bad for us. Yes, fast travel our way over. We're probably going to be pretty bad for food and water. But we do have a lot stockpiled in preparation that we can just easily remedy it. Yeah, we'll just have that right out. It'll be easy enough to recover our sleep in just a moment or two. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's a bit too full there. I'll toss the Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll... Yeah, I'll toss the copper shovel onto the canoe. Take the wood one that is there out, just that way it's not double dipped there. Take the 3 clay. Everything else I think is okay there. I should also take a quick check and see what we need for, like, the sleeping gear. Because, again, just see if I can craft that, get that other thing in order, and then that would be nice to get. Okay, I need improved workbench, but we've got that. Okay, I think they're inside for that. So, yeah, I'm going to do that just while I'm thinking of it, because it'll easily slip my mind if I don't. Okay, I need to make a needle up quickly. Yeah, I can only basically do that one. Oh, that actually was 2 survival points. Okay, well, we'll take that to do that. And the last one is reduce level requirements for all skills by 10%. And we also do have one more we could spend somewhere, so maybe we'll do... Maybe we'll hold on to it. I was like, it'd probably be better to use the second point in any of these than just the one in the resist poison. So that's handy there. I don't really have any food to go into there. Let me see what we needed for the forge. That needed clay bricks and clay mold for crossbows. Okay, well, we'll get started on the clay bricks. Alright, what do I need for clay bricks? Okay, that I just need... Okay, no, actually, we only need 1 for that, so we'll do that. And then I need the clay mold for crossbows. Which is... I need 3 clay strips for that. So I think that means if I do... one of those... then I need a little bit of firewood for that. Okay, we're getting the piece... Ooh. I'm not sure if that was, like, lightning flash? That was just, like, the lighting glitching out for me. Okay. Yeah, there's room in here. Place that for now. Oh. Wait. I thought I grabbed... Okay, hang on. I should have more copper somewhere, shouldn't I? Did I put it in here? No. I thought I had grabbed 3 pieces of copper ore. But it looked like I only deposited the 1, unless it was... Oh, I put them in here by mistake. I don't suppose... Yeah, I think I need, like... where are they? I think it's 5 or 10 small sticks for this. Or that'll do on its own right there. Oh yeah, it is 10. Okay, you have to start the fire and then put something in for that. That needs coal for that, which I don't have. That is done now. And let's see about the forge. Okay, I'll need split logs. Oh, and... Okay, it looks like this has, like, some of the stuff already there to it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, I guess maybe just right over here would be the best spot for it. So I'll need to get a few split logs. I should also probably put up another canopy just to protect it from anything. Or maybe I can't. You know, it'll be fine as is. I haven't noticed any issues with anything being exposed to the weather yet, so that's fine. Maybe we'll take... Yeah, that'll just do what it will do. I'll end this episode here since I do have to go grab some logs, bring them back, split them, and, like, we got some process stuff still to do. So we'll end this episode of Survival Fountain Youth for our first day of the week. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.